Hi there, welcome back. We're going to wrap up our superpower series, and with this last video we're going to talk about the chief, which brings the power of the wish maker. This is the leader of the 10 deities. It doesn't have a specific power per se. What it does is it makes wishes come true. Everybody wants the chief, right? So if you just joined me, thanks for watching. My name is Pauline Cheng. I am a Bazi and Feng Shui practitioner, and I use this philosophy to empower, not to disempower. Okay, so let me just lay a little bit of groundwork in case this is your first time watching this type of video. Okay, so what's going on here? In this series, what we are unpacking is the energy vibration of our subconscious mind. Okay? This is where we find our dormant gifts lying deep in our psyche. In other words, our latent superpower. How would you know if the chief is your superpower? Okay? If you look into the video description below, I have a link to the JY Academy's free Bazi plotter. So you're gonna need your Bazi chart for this. Okay? So just key in your date and time of birth, and you will see this little box titled Qimen Destiny Palace right at the top. This series specifically addresses this line, the guardian of destiny. So in this video, we're going to talk about the latent superpowers of the chief. Okay, so this is the most benevolent and powerful of the 10 deities. This is like, think the equivalent of Osiris for the Egyptians, Odin for the Norse gods, Zeus for the Greeks. Yes, even though I said that it has no particular power per se, that's because this carries the gift of wish making. Chief energy is all about benevolence, righteousness, doing the right thing, being virtuous, being noble, honesty, serving people. So, alright, remember in the 9 heavens video, I said that that which I can perceive, I can achieve. Remember that? Yeah? So for the chief, right, everything I think of becomes my reality. So this can be both a blessing and a curse. We'll talk more about that later. Okay? First, I need to tell you that the terminologies that I'm using in this free sharing are copyrighted materials belonging to Datuk Joe Yap and the JY Mastery Academy. So Qimen is very dynamic, right? Very fascinating. So if you're keen to learn more, the website to head on to is joeyap.com. Okay, so let's move on to the gifts of the chief. First, all right, the gifts of the wish maker. Or is it a curse? Depends. Okay, if all your thoughts become your reality, learning to manage your thoughts is a must. It's the key. Okay, I've mentioned many times, these energies are neutral. They can't differentiate between good or bad. It is us humans that label things as good or bad. So if you are on an upward spiral, thoughts are generally positive. Guess what happens? Good things happen as you have wished them into being. But conversely, if you happen to be on a downward spiral, most of your thoughts are negative, self-limiting. Again, guess what happens? Self-fulfilling prophecies. You just package that by saying, you know, I'm just being practical, realistic, or in Cantonese it's called yin sat. No, I'm just very yin sat. Okay, so it's very normal for us to find chief individuals who are either super positive or super negative, because my thoughts come true. Okay, so more on that, on how to train your chief, but let's carry this concept a little bit further. Okay. The chief powers comes with a very strong moral compass, right? Integrity and honesty is a must for you. Chief individuals can always be counted on to do the right thing. But here's the thing, this strong moral compass is your own moral compass, okay? So therefore, because of this, compulsion to do the right thing, in a dirty fight, in an emergency, this guy is useless. Okay, again, because of this strong moral compass, chief individuals tend to approach life through a rather rigid lens of black and white. Ironic, I know, because I'm using the yin yang to illustrate. Right? In a chief's world, there is no gray, unyielding, no room for compromise, only black, only white. So as a result, okay, I'm saying this because someone needs to point this out. Chief individuals tend to sometimes exude a bit of a holier than thou attitude. There is a tendency to judge and villainize anyone who doesn't live up to those high standards. In fact, I'm not sure if those of you who are following the entire series have sensed a certain pattern here. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, so on the top row, we have the yang deities, right? The bottom row, we have the yin deities, all right? There's a certain pattern here. This side conforms to society's rules, filled with good intentions, but with a bit of a propensity, I stress, again, I repeat, a bit of a propensity to force others into what they consider is right or fitting. I'm doing this for your own good. Okay? This side, more flexible, stronger inclination to let people be, more inclined to work with people as they are. As in, I'm not trying to change you, I'm just trying to get around you, right? But now that we have looked at their abilities through the spectrum of the yin and yang, are they inherently good or bad? No. Can this side do bad things? Yes. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Can this side be used for good? Absolutely. Again, I stress this again, they are neutral. It is what it is. Now that you have the knowledge, how you use this energy is up to you. Okay? So having said all that, chief energy experiences the strongest desire and compulsion to serve, typically very charitable and helpful. You literally want your actions to benefit everyone. And because of these noble intentions, chief individuals often find it very easy to lead because people admire your strong moral stance. They are willing to be inspired and follow you. On the flip side, very easy to take advantage of such a benevolent, bleeding heart, selfless energy. Right? You need to be aware of that, okay? Because chief is such a giver. Sometimes you give too much and then you end up with a martyr complex. So, how can we train our chief, right? Change your thoughts, change your life. Easier said than done. Right? The first rule is this: consciously try to erase negative words from your vocabulary. Listen, it's not going to be easy. Okay, you will fall off the bandwagon. Don't judge yourself. Just try again. Okay, because if your thoughts shape your reality, you owe it to yourself to make sure that the reality is as pleasant as possible, isn't it? This energy form is very literal thinking. This is the chief in daily use, okay? So just erase the negative thoughts, the negative words that you commonly use. Change your thoughts, change your life, okay? So that's how we use it, all right? So let's wrap up, guys. All right, that's it for the chief. We wrap up the superpower series. Thank you for watching. Find it useful, all right? Please hit me with a like and subscribe. You've got a question, drop in the comments, right? So this video describes basic gifts, right? The personality may change depending on the layout of your Qimen chart. It can also depend on your life experiences to date, okay? So for someone with the chief, there will always be a part of you that sincerely wants to serve. So remember, all right, no negative thoughts, okay? Try your best to train yourself. Okay, until I see you at the start of the next series, right? Thank you for watching. This is Pauline signing out. You have a great day ahead.